Stick Movement, what's up? Infamous Chris, Stick 187, King James 23, Wicked Ninja, Apple. I don't remember everybody else, but people, you know what I'm saying? I'm still holding it down over here on the Stick Movement channel. Okay, everybody's doing their thing. I'm very proud. We got all these people moving and shaking. I still see Stick doing his thing. We're praying for you over there, Stick. Same with King James. Do your thing, boy, over there in school. Get your education. Definitely, keep all this on the back burner for real. Same thing with you, Chris. Keep going and getting it. Keep your art, keep your craft going. I see this comedy thing you got. You're an entertainer, you're a performer. Keep doing your thing for real. That's nothing to play with. That's some serious stuff. All of it is necessary. We need to touch every level. When you talked about leaders, it gave me a chill listening to this video when you talked about finding our leaders. I'm sorry. It gave me a chill because it was like I was about to make a video and I was sitting there thinking, make sure you watch this video. Watch Infamous Chris before you post a response to his video, because you know that I post responses before I watch people's videos sometimes, because I already have what I just want my video attached to theirs. But this one I had to listen to, and I'm very fortunate that I did, because my video that I want to make is a response, direct response to yours. We don't have to find leaders. Our leaders are everywhere. There will be no more Malcolms. There will be no more Martins. Dr. Martin Luther King is gone. Tupac is gone. Okay? We don't have any more. So now what we have is us. The power of the march was in the movement. In the movement. When you made people walk for 3 miles, for 10 miles, and then to hear someone speak, they're going to pay attention because they're tired. They were serious when they made that effort to walk that distance. They're going to spend time and listen because they know they got to walk that much distance to get back where they're going, where they came from. So it's in the movement. When people have to work, when you work for what you're going after, when they make you walk to hear him speak. Because do you understand the significance of that? When you have to have a march, you don't have to have a march if you have a convention center, because you got parking and parking attendants, and everybody has to pay all this money. But when you want the average person to be able to show up, you have to march. People don't understand that. We have to march because there's nowhere to park at. When you know that you're so powerful that 10,000 people are going to show up, and you're going to go speak in Washington, and you're going to speak on the steps of the White House, or wherever you're going to speak from. When you know that many people are coming, you have to march, because they're going to have to park miles away, and everybody's going to march together to hear you speak, because that's what's necessary. Meaning that's what we have to do, whatever is necessary. We don't have to march anymore because the movement is right here. All you have to do is click on the picture. All you have to do is check the video, because the leaders are right here. And if you don't realize that, if you don't think that you're a leader, if you want to be a leader, if you think, you know what, I feel like I might be able to lead something, but I don't know, then go over to Financial Unity. Why did I say that? It's another channel that I've got. Go over there, because I'm going to devote that channel to leadership development. We are not going to find our leaders because we already found them. We know who we are. We are our leaders. I'm going to develop myself into the leader that I need to be. I'm going to help develop everyone else who wants to be the leader that they can be. Over there, Financial Unity on YouTube. That channel. I've already started the leadership development series. We're going to talk about different books based on leadership, different principles, different ideals, different things that we need to be the leaders that we want. Be the Malcolm. At the end of Malcolm X in the movie, they said, "I am Malcolm X." That's what the message was. I am Malcolm X. I am Malcolm X. Stop looking for Malcolm, because I am Malcolm X. Look at yourself and say, "I am Malcolm X." It wasn't a joke. Spike Lee was trying to send a message. Malcolm is dead, but his idea is still in your mind. You still have the ideas of Malcolm. You have the ideas of Martin, because you listen to the speeches over and over. Because we get on YouTube, we listen to the speeches over and over. I know that the mountaintop speech is about more than him seeing the promised land. I know that it was about strength in unity. I know that it was about boycotting. It was about mass boycott. It wasn't because he was such a non-violent person. No, he was a smart man. He was a shrewd businessman. He understood money. They boycotted. They hurt the pockets of these individuals. That swayed the minds. We have to learn to do the same thing. So that's why I say financial unity. When we learn to put our money together in the proper way, then we become the leaders that we need to be. Listen to what Malcolm. Go to Father Hurley, to the channel named Father Hurley, and look at his video with Malcolm Martin Luther King giving his final video, his final speech at what was he at? He was at the Mason Temple in Memphis, Tennessee. He did that one on April 3rd, the day before he was assassinated, and he spoke about the mass boycott of anybody who was oppressing black people. He was willing to put his life on the line. We're not even willing to put our dollar on the line. We're not willing to put our time on the line. Let's put it all on the line, people. Because you know what? It's not that we have to go and fight. We're not going to fight white people. We love white people. I do. It's not even about that. It's about being tired of being oppressed financially. That's what's holding us back. That's what separates us. That's why we got to try to. That's why a young brother like Infamous Chris, who is probably one of the best talents on YouTube, one of the best talents on the internet, one of the best talents in the United States, has to go and work a third shift job. Go to school in the daytime and then try to YouTube in his free time. But in his free time, he takes time out to talk about Martin Luther King. Now, this stuff is so serious, people. You have to understand that for somebody that doesn't have time to take time out to tell you how to make your life better, that has to be somebody that cares about you. They're going to take time out of their day when he could have been posting a video about another rap, another freestyle. But no, you need to think about how to become the leader. We're going to find the leaders. We're not going to find the leaders. We're going to make the leaders. Come over to Financial Unity. Stick with Stick Movement. Right here, people. This is where we're going to do it. I didn't forget about you, Dizzle the Don. I didn't forget about you. Dizzle the Don is doing his thing over there, people. That's a leader. We need more leaders. Dizzle the Don is going to crank out some leaders. He's going to spark some minds because he doesn't sugarcoat. He's going to spark some minds sooner or later. The God 720. People, you may not like what he says. You may not agree with what he says. But there are principles involved in everything that he's telling you. Whether you believe that the earth is going to end and then the sun is going to do this and do that and photons are going to hit you in the face and people are going to explode and molecularly disembark or all this other stuff. It doesn't matter. We are all the gods in the earth and this and that. Whatever. Listen to what he's saying. That brother is a leader. You can learn from leaders. You don't have to accept his ideas. Invest in people, not in ideas. Good people is what we need. Good leaders is what we need. We can take good people and make good leaders. I want to be that leader. If you think that you can teach me something, then come to Financial Unity and show me. Show me how to be the leader that I need to be. Show me how to lead you. Show me how you're going to lead me. Let's walk together. It's time to start marching, people. Taking 10,000 people at a time to Washington.